Up racers. So we've been for another race over at Derby Car Club and took the Mardave again, and with the settings that I had from race 3 at Derby, I decided to make some changes to the power delivery. So I upped power to the speed from 80% on the transmitter up to 100, nearly 100% on the transmitter, and I also changed the power curve so the speed came in a little bit earlier, and so it made me a little bit quicker out of the corners, and I could tell immediately that that made a big difference to this overall speed of the car and its overall driving in and around the bends. For saying it's only race 4, I do believe my driving has actually improved slightly, which I suppose I'm quite surprised by, because I thought it might take a lot longer than that to improve my driving skills. Now, I'm still nowhere near where the other drivers are. I was back in with the minis again at Derby. That was again a whole lot of fun. There was 8 of us, there was 7 minis and me. The new settings were brilliant. It did mean that my lap times were getting less, and meant that I could get more laps in per race. Up the straight, some cars had only just got the edge on me. There's another chap called Kevin. He's also running an ordinary sort of can motor as opposed to brushless. So he's my next nearest similar kind of spec car. But of course he's got match cells and he's also running a 20-turn motor, whereas this I think might well be 30 something, just a stock motor. He's doing about 15 to 16 laps per race. I started at 11, went up to 12, and in the final I was all set up ready to try and improve on my previous runs. And the race went brilliantly. I was amazed. I managed to hold my lines. I got knocked out a couple of times by other racers, which wasn't my fault. I've not actually dialed in reverse on this. I've not deleted reverse, what do they call it? I just haven't got reverse connected on the speed control. I've disabled it. For that, I think I need to change it, because all the others are running reverse and they get themselves out of trouble when they get stuck. Sometimes if I hit a barrier front end on, I can't get out of it and I have to wait for the marshals. And sometimes I can wait anything up to 30 seconds for a marshal to come and help me get off the barriers, which is actual fact is almost sometimes 2 laps. However, in the final, it said that I've got 8 laps. I'm like, that can't be right. It was the best run of the night. I performed the best I've ever done. So anyway, what I did, because I videoed it, I actually managed to count my laps taken from the video. So my laps turned out to be 15, and I'll play that at the end of this chit chat bit I'm doing now. And let me know if you agree that there was 15 laps that I did. And I also did my stopwatch, and you're welcome to have a go at this as well with your phone, is to try and time each lap. And I think my fastest lap was around about 15.5 seconds. Brian, who runs the event, he went home and he checked the laps, and it's for some reason it's something to do with the transponder as not recorded with the computer. I don't know why yet, and I've got to investigate that. So next video I'll hopefully have managed to suss out what that is. But Brian checked his data and he based it on how long it normally takes to do a lap, and he confirmed that I should be looking at around about 15 laps. With that being the case, that means then that at 15 laps I am getting really close to Kev, who's usually runs about 16, possibly 17 laps, which is really good, because that means I'm almost competitive with some of the other racers. The average across the board is usually between 18 to 20 laps, and some of the top drivers, because we had a couple of new ones, there was Michelle and Bob. I've not raced with them before in the minis, and they're really good drivers. They're getting 22 to 23 laps. Now, I don't anticipate being able to keep up with those. But if I can be just on the heels of Kev and perhaps one of the others, I mean, I'll be chuffed to bits with that. So stay tuned for race number 5. I was hoping to get it back in at Burton Buggy Club, but they had to cancel their night. I'll go back again to Derby and we'll see how much we can improve in the driving. But definitely driving has improved. I'm really enjoying it. Race night was brilliant. Having all the minis was a huge laugh. They are fantastic. They're just, because of their twitchiness, there's a whole lot of battles and spin outs, and the minis is the most popular race there. So a lot of the other classes, they've maybe only got 3 or 4 cars in it. With us having 8 cars in it, oh, it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. I was surprised at some of the banter that seemed to be really competitive, because I'm in it just for the fun. You know, it's nice to be able to improve and have a laugh and be able to keep up with others, but we're not about winning trophies here. And there were some that got a little bit tetchy about the marshals not being able to get their car off the barriers, and there was a few F words in there that I wasn't overly impressed by. So I'm going to try and bleep out or silence those bits, because I just don't think we all need to hear people swearing. A thoroughly enjoyable race number 4 for me, and I can't wait for race number 5. Thanks for watching. If you can, why not have a go at radio control car racing? As a complete new person to it, I am totally enjoying all of it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
2, 1, 4, 7, 5, 3, 6, 8. The running order at 2 minutes is 2, 1, 4, 7, 5, 3, 6, 8. order at 4 minutes. So 2, 1, 4, 7, 5, 3, 6, 8. Race over.